Hi everyone. So I'm going to be reading Management Bateman 5th edition because I couldn't find any audio books on this book and I like listening to audio books more. So maybe you are like me that likes an audio book, especially a college book, an audio book. So I'll be just reading it. So if you want to just follow along, make your life easier than mine to remember all this stuff in our brains. So here we go. Chapter 1. Managing efficiently in global world. Almost everyone has worked for a good supervisor, played for a good coach, or taken a class for a good professional. What made these managers so effective? Was it because they always had a plan and set goals to guide their people? Toward accomplishing what needed to be done. Maybe it had something to do with being organized and always prepared, or maybe these managers were effective because of the way they motivated, inspired, and led their employees, players, or students. Of course, they are probably good at keeping things under control, making changes when needed. Effective managers in companies from the United States, China, Brazil, South Africa, and Canada do all of these things: plan, organize, lead, and control to help employees reach their potential so organizations can succeed and thrive in highly competitive and changing global marketplace. Starbucks is an example of a successful global company. In 1971, it began as a single store that sold coffee, tea, spices in Seattle Park Place Market. Since that time, the company has experienced dramatic growth in every sense of the word. In 2015, Starbucks reported 19.2 billion in revenue, an increase of 17% over 2014 revenue. From its 23,000 stores in 70 countries, however, the company's 45-year journey has not always been so smooth and predictable. No one knows this better than Howard Schultz, the current CEO of Starbucks. Having joined the company in 1982, Schultz worked his way up to the ranks to become chief executive officer. In 2000, he stepped down from the post to oversee the company's international expansion. In 2008, Schultz decided to return to his previous role as chief executive officer because he felt several changes and improvements were needed to get the company to the next level. For example, Schultz's mobile and digital strategy to encourage more customers to pay for their iced caramel macchiatos with Starbucks mobile app card is paying off. In 2015, customers used the app approximately 8 million times per week, making it the most popular digital payment app in the United States. Recently, the company launched a national rollout of the mobile order and pay, which soon will be expanded to international markets like Canada and the United Kingdom. As the top manager of Starbucks, Schultz does a lot of planning regarding how fast the company should grow in the future. I learned that growth and success can cover up a lot of mistakes, so now we seek disciplined, profitable growth for the right reasons. In terms of organizing the human resources talent needed to support that growth, Schultz comments our biggest growth constraint is attracting world-class people who have values that are aligned with our culture. Leading comes naturally to Schultz, as reflected by his approach by motivating employees. It's vital to give people hope, to provide aspirations and a vision for the future. And like any good manager, he is also concerned about controlling key parts of the business. Having gained full operating control, we now have a flexibility, and the freedom to control our own destiny. Schultz is explaining why Starbucks settled with Kraft for $2.7 billion so it could push its own single-serve offerings. In business, there is no replacement for effective management. A company may fly high for a while, but it cannot maintain that success for long without good management. The goal of this book is to help you learn what it takes to become an effective and successful manager. It is organized in 5 major sections: introduction, planning, organizing, leading, and controlling. Also, several themes that can help managers definite, differentiate themselves in today's workforce will be emphasized throughout the book: globalization's green and sustainability. And then it is entrepreneurship, e-management, social media, and mobile computing, changing demographics and diversity management, and study tips, career suggestions for your personal development. Describe the 4 functions of management. Management is the process of working with people, resources to accomplish organizational goals. Good managers do those both efficiently and efficiently. To be effective is to achieve organizational goals. To be efficient is to achieve goals with minimum waste of resources. That is to make the best possible use of money, time, materials, and people. Unfortunately, far too many managers fail on both criteria or focus on one at the expense of another. The best managers maintain a clear focus on both effectiveness and efficiently. Although business is changing rapidly, there are still plenty of timeless principles that make managers great. Companies thrive while fresh thinking and new approaches are required. Now more than ever, much of what we already know about successful management practices. Chapter 2 discusses historical but still pertinent contributions. Remains relevant, useful, and adaptable to the current highly competitive global marketplace. Great managers and executives like Howard Schultz of Starbucks not only adapt to changing conditions, but also apply passionately, rigorously, consistently with discipline the fundamental management principles of planning, organizing, leading, and controlling. These 4 core functions remain as relevant as ever, and they still provide the fundamentals that are needed to manage efficiently in all types of organizations, including private, public, nonprofit, and entrepreneur, from micro business to global firms. As any exceptional manager, coach, or professional would say, excellence always starts with fundamentals. Now, for a quick break, let's read the study tip. Study more efficiently. You're busy with work, school, family, and social life, and probably don't have 4 or 5 hours to spend studying in one sitting. Try checking your study time in separate 30 to 45-minute mini sessions. This will help you focus better while reading and outlining a chapter, reviewing vocabulary, studying action review cards, or preparing for a quiz or exam. This will work only if you turn off your e-devices. So no texting, guys. Updating Facebook, messaging on Snapchat, or playing online games. So get and stay in the study zone. So follow along, guys.